We've reached the final battle of the series, the new symbol of hope versus the reborn symbol of fear, both standing off against each other after finally surpassing their masters in a fight that will determine the fate of the world. But our hero seems to be at a disadvantage here. In this video, I want to discuss how, if even Deku can beat a full power Shigaraki, and by the end, discuss an out there idea to end the final battle. Shigaraki is now in full control of his body with all his quirks being active, and Deku is at full power provided he actually turned off gear shift. It would be kinda stupid of Deku if he didn't turn off gear shift while Lady Naga and Gentle were doing their thing, but let's give Deku the benefit of the doubt and say he actually turned off gear shift. So, have we seen a full power Deku yet? He may have been holding back because he didn't want to destroy Sky High UA. But yeah, like 120% Deku, I guess, is the strongest Deku we've seen. But like, is it the full power? Like, he quite possibly, like, we haven't seen Deku at his full power because the scale of the battle, from what we've seen from the reporters' view and from the Bravo's camera or whatever, it seems like a very big scale fight. Shigaraki now doesn't care about one for all anymore, so he's the first and probably last one off-one user who is going go for the kill regardless. So yeah, this is the first off-one versus one for all fight where the off-one user doesn't care about the quirk anymore. But yeah, Shigaraki could steal it if he wanted to, but as you'll see by the end, I don't think that will be a good idea for Shigaraki to do. And I don't after what he said after he took control back of his body, I don't think it would make sense if he decided to take the quirk. I feel like he's actually just going to the kill for the quirk. He doesn't care anymore. He's plenty powerful as it is. What will Deku do about regen and decay? Like, if Shigaraki is trying to kill him, I guess we saw a panel from chapter 384. Yeah, like Shigaraki is actually going for the kill. Deku is holding his hands, and there's a popular theory in the fandom that Deku is going to lose an arm to finally pay off him losing his arms due to decay. So it'll make sense. I hope he does like Mr. Aizawa when Shigaraki tries to decay him, he just cuts his hand off with his other hand. That'll look raw as hell, but yeah. Yeah, then like what's Bakugo's purpose for being alive? Horikoshi said he originally wanted to end the series how he did in Heroes Rising, both of them sharing one for all. Heroes Rising is canon by the way, confirmed by the last page. Not even confirmed by this last page just adds to the evidence that the movies are canon, but like I digress. But like I just want to say that the movies have been canon ever since Horikoshi has confirmed that. But what's his purpose for being alive? I guess if Deku idiotically didn't switch off gear shift, would Bakugo hold him off? Bakugo could barely like distract a weaker Shigaraki when Osman was in control. Plus, even if I still think the revival plot is extremely stupid, but even if he comes back, that's not going to fix all the broken bones and blood loss Bakugo has suffered. So like, why isn't he? What will he do after? Then I don't feel like any other person can interfere in this fight because they would get obliterated quite easily. Like who would participate in this fight? Everybody else in the series would get folded because these are the top two of the series now. But is it possible for One for All to awaken? Like we all know the popular Deku Whitehead theory. Like, what will One for All awaken into? Technically, the quirk is already awakened because Deku can. The singularity point for the quirk was Deku being able to access the other users' quirks. But is there any other way One for All can awaken? I can't think of any, but if you can, please comment down below. Then, with all the reporters nearby, Deku is gonna recreate the scene, the rescue scene that we've seen at the beginning of the series with All Might. But they're fighting in a barren place, so there isn't anybody to rescue. But maybe like him be defeating Shigaraki is how he will recreate the video. But again, Shigaraki has access to all his quirks, a body rivaling Prime All Might. Well, like Deku still did beat the shit out of a Koko Shigaraki, but now regen all this, and so isn't it back to their first fight in the war arc, in the all-out war arc? How will Deku beat regen? What is he gonna do? I always realized that the second squad was going to be some Kamehameha type shit, but like now, what would Deku do to take regen out? Is it just or does Shigaraki just have a weaker regen now because of the rebirth thing? But it doesn't seem so. When Nagant shot his arms off, he seemed to grow them back pretty quickly. So regen is still a problem. So how is Deku going to deal with that? If you're enjoying the discussion so far, feel free to hit the like button to help the video with the algorithm. I want to use this part of the video to discuss an out there strategy for Deku to use against Shigaraki. Who knows, it may be similar to the one he actually takes. Because of all the things we've discussed, I don't think Brute Force will work against Shigaraki because of regen, plus he has all the quirks. And we've not really seen Deku deal with a proper all-for-one user with all his quirks. But if Deku has surpassed Prime All Might and Shigaraki has surpassed Prime All For One, if All Might could fight against all the quirks, I guess Deku can too, plus he has his own quirks. So, yeah, but how about Deku beats Shigaraki down like he weakens the resolve or just blitz the regen for some reason, then gives him one for all? Then the vestige is destroyed, all for one quirk, like how the New Order was destroyed. You can even have Bakugo come in and hold him off or something. I really don't know how to include Bakugo in this final fight. He should be dead. Gran Torino should be dead, but I don't know why his character is still alive. Then Deku ends the series quirkless. I feel like that's the best strat. If you think this Deku has a better strategy, please let me know in the comments below, because I honestly don't know what Deku is gonna do. He can't brute force his way. Regen is there, and he tried that in the last war. And he doesn't have the quirk that can instantly vaporize Shigaraki's, and I don't think he's going for the kill. He might, because Deku said he doesn't know what he's gonna do when this fight comes, so he can't even kill. So giving Shigaraki all for one may be the only way to end this. But okay, the all for one for all vestiges would destroy the all for one quirk and I guess decay, but Shigaraki's body is still a Nomu. So the series has to end with Deku saving Shigaraki, not defeating Shigaraki. But how that happens, it escapes me. I do not know how that will happen. Will everybody from all the other battlefields come and jump in? Again, I don't think anyone else could contribute to the fight. And after everyone is done with their fight, I think they're just done for the series, because how will they make it here? It beats me, but that's how I feel Deku is gonna beat Shigaraki. If you like the video and want to hear me talk about Morton Cemetery, like and subscribe. Bye!